is the SML Today, and you are listening to the SML Podcast Network.
Welcome to SML Today. We are back, no longer in black. We got our logo back up here. I'm Doinkface, and here's your Week 12 SML Today recap. Starting off, we had the Brother Bowl. Instead of the Har Bowl, we get the Pierce Brother Bowl. We got Gouda and QP going at it. QP and the Ravens take down Gouda's Niners 35-28. Gouda found something out against going up against Q's tough defense, threw for 434 yards and 4 touchdowns with Lance. However, it was not enough as Lamar had 355 himself through the air and 5 passing touchdowns with a great spread going to 5 different receivers, including Beefcake 300-pounder out of University of Maine, Patrick Ricard. Faz and the Panthers. Another shootout takes down Rice's Titans 47-40 behind 5 touchdowns for Jordan Love, including 1 to CMC, who also had 154 and 1 on the ground. Derrick Henry had 258 yards and 2 touchdowns, just wrecking havoc on Faz's run D, but Kent couldn't even crack 200 yards and threw 3 interceptions in what proved to be costly as Rice blows another lead to fall to 2-10. Eagles take down the Cowboys 34-14. Big win for Dump in that tight division race. Miles Sanders runs for 143-3. Paulie and the Giants beat DW and the Washington football team, soon to be the Commanders, but not in SML. Saquon runs for 137 yards and a score. Meanwhile, a pick 6 thrown by Bryson Rodgers proved to be the difference in this one. With those 2 big NFC East divisional games, we now check in with the NFC East standings. Paulie's Giants sit at 9-3 after beating Fig today. WFT comes in at 8-4. The Eagles are 7-4, and the Cowboys are 7-5, and what's shaping up to be the best top-to-bottom division race in the SML. Spooky and his Seahawks get a nice win over Field and the Rams, and a lot of shootouts this week. Brady throws for 434 yards and 5 touchdowns for Field. However, 2 of those touchdowns went to the Seahawks defense. Brady is, however, absolutely slinging the ball as he has thrown for 300 more yards than the closest QB. But Sears and Spooky's passing offense proved just to be too much for Field and the Rams. Colts and Jags, and to nobody's surprise, this was a close one in which Matt conceded late and Prime takes the lead to end 31-28. Behind 2 touchdowns for JT on the ground, and rookie Danny Kitchens having a nice year as kind of a second Deontay Harris type for Prime. 3 for 119 and a touchdown. Noel bounces back against D-Muse, 38-35. Packers take down the Raiders as Devontae Adams actually defeats his new NFL team despite not doing much. Packers win this one in spite of Waller going for 247 yards and 3 touchdowns. Difference in this is 2 interceptions for Darnell Savage, and including a pick 6. Mac Jones having a great season, but he's not good enough in this one. Meats takes down Fig 41-21 as Quez Watkins has 100 yards and 2 touchdowns in a bit of a revenge game against Fig and the Pats. Quez is on his 3rd team in as many years after being traded from the Eagles to the Pats and then from the Pats to the Chargers. Eckler also has 2 on the ground, and Meats pulls within 1 game of D-Muse, and what's shaping up to be yet another good SML race. And that is all for SML today. Enjoy your weekend as we wait for the Mickey Mouse Messiah to return home for Bucks and Falcons coming at you tonight at 9. Have a good one. See you next week.